Hello everybody, my name is Patrick and welcome to another review of products. Now, this is probably not the kind of review that you'd be expecting, but it has to be said. If you have been an avid photographer for quite a while, then you have understood the evolution of the kind of lights that have been available in the market and what they can offer. Today I'd want to specifically take a look at Godox. Now, when Godox came into the market, the likes of Ellen Chrome already there, the Boeings were already there, and Yongnuo for the low end. So what Godox did is they strategically just came into the market and went for Yongnuo, kicked it out of the market. Toop! So Yongnuo is no longer, or you can barely find it in the Kenyan market. Right now, Godox is one of the major leading flash brands and trigger brands in Kenya. That's a very good thing for you guys. If you're using Godox, big up. I'm among those guys. Now, for the studio shoots as well. Studio shoots, I'm actually using Godox, as you see, and they actually perform really, really well. Now, here comes the problem. I've been using Godox. Previously, I used to have a Nikon body. Loved Godox, loved it to death. You know, like literally loved Godox, because I had the 8200 and I also had the. I basically just had a few of the Godox portable lights with me. And then I decided it's time for me to switch bodies. I switched to Sony, because at that time, Sony became the alpha, you know. Sony became the alpha Sony, where if you're looking for a camera that can shoot amazing photos, as well as amazing videos, all in the same body, Sony was the thing. Because with Nikon, we all know Nikon. We all know Nikon, as in, regardless of what you say, Nikon still has the best crisp photos you'll ever get. Canon DSLR still have among the best videos you can get. But then now, here comes the alpha, Sony. Sony gives you both worlds just well intertwined. The body doesn't hit and all that kind of thing. We're still talking about Godox. Now, what Godox did is that they decided to make a trigger just the same way they made for Canon and Nikon. They made a trigger very well, works perfectly. The only mistake they did comes here. For Sony, for Nikon and Canon, they gave it a metal base. But then for Sony, for whatever reason that Godox just sat down and decided, they gave it a plastic base. If you can take a closer look, so these are the two triggers. One is Sony, one is Canon. As you can see on the back, the Canon one has got a metal base. This one has got a plastic base, which basically just makes it very, very crappy to use and very hard to use it for multiple shoots, as this will work very easy. Now, the other advantage is when it comes to, notice the S. S is for Sony. When you're buying it, it always comes with the shoe. I always have it on the shoe. So you open it up, you remove it. But because since it is plastic, it is very flimsy. So after using it for a while, what happens is that it actually breaks. It breaks, meaning that right now I need to buy another V1 for me to be using Godox product. So Godox, very good product, but when it comes to Sony and Godox, very crappy choice. And if you call any technician worldwide and you tell them that you have a problem with this Godox trigger, the first thing they'll ask you is that, is it the shoe? Because if it's the shoe, they can't repair it. Why? It's plastic. Like the only way to get a replacement of it is actually to buy another trigger. So Godox, where did you drop the ball when it came to Sony? I'm pissed because right now I have got a broken trigger, Sony, an amazing flash. You know, like this flash will never let you down. This is the V1S for Sony, shoots amazing SSS, has got a rechargeable battery that will last you up to around 300 shoots, 300 clicks at full power. Like, what more would you ask for? You can still mount it on top of your camera, tilt it, you know, bounce it off, and then it comes with a third-party kind of mounts, so you can easily do amazing stuff. But then the major problem, the shoe. As you see, I really take care of my equipment. It also comes with a protector. Now, the shoe is also plastic, which means if you put it on the body and then you turn the camera left, right, after a while, what happens is that it's plastic. It cracks. So right now I've got two very nice equipment, barely 2 years old, but then they are bogus. I've had this longer. This is a Canon trigger, Canon Godox trigger. Works perfectly, intact, metal base, works. Mwah. Godox for Sony, pure crap. If you're shooting Sony and you're looking for triggers or you're looking for light, please stay away from Godox. Unless Godox you actually have got something new that you can try out in the market. But as far as Godox and Sony go, don't you dare. Don't you dare.